Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 112 of Punching Up, Last Stand Media's weekly Nintendo podcast. I'm your host as always, Brad Olson. Joining me, of course, I have my co-host Micah Moriarty. Micah, what's going on? Good to see you.
Hello, good to see you. Back in a flannel shirt again.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got your dad fit on.
Dude, the temps have dropped again. It's just like last week was in the 90s. All right, we're sundressing. And then this week, the overnight temps are back down into the 30s. During the day, it's in the 60s. So I'm savoring it because this is still very pleasant weather. You know, it's not wicked cold, but the flip-flopping back and forth between outfits is just getting a little annoying. Like you do your laundry at the end of the week and it's like I had a sundress, I had a flannel shirt, pants, shorts. Like I just want to switch over to just one wardrobe and be done with it.
No, 'tis the life of living in Virginia.
Yeah. So tomorrow is supposed to be back up to 85. Like today's high is 66. And then tomorrow's high is 85.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Like it's not a slow transition. It's literally just like flip-flopping dramatically back and forth. And I wonder if this is the last dip. I keep saying that. But this time I feel like maybe it's actually the last dip. And then it's going to continue to be warm. We'll see. Yeah,
the heat till it comes and melts everything. Because it gets really hot there, doesn't it?
Yes. Like we had a stretch last summer where it was like, 3 straight days of like 100 plus temps.
Ooh.
And I am not built for that. I planned all my errands around like I'm going to get everything I need done. I'm not going nowhere in that. Like everything we need is already in the house and I'm not driving in that. God forbid your car broke down or something in that weather. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And is it humid out there too?
Not yet, but yes. Like Virginia, this section is very humid. Once you hit like July, it gets really humid. Right now it's okay. It's not very humid, so it's hot, but it's actually quite pleasant still to be out. But we're going to get to that point in summer where you step outside and it's just wet. Or just going from your car to the grocery store, you're sweating. I hate that the most. Like,
yeah, that's awful. Luckily, it doesn't get humid here that often, very rarely. So I'll take it. I looked at my temperature, and I think we're hanging out in 70 today, 68 tomorrow, 73, 72, 63. Okay, so we're more consistent, I suppose, here.
Yeah.
Sounds like
that was a fun. I enjoyed our trip to California. It was short-lived, but the weather was gorgeous. And I was just like, it's just so consistent is the word for it of like, geez, you just wake up and it's like the same fucking thing all over again. I'm not hating on it. I liked it.
Yeah, it's very similar, like forever. Like you're saying, the wardrobe, I mean, maybe it's different for a dude. Don't have to worry about where he dresses or anything like that. So, but for dude, you got shorts or pants, and that's about it. So it's pretty easy.
That's the thing. Like, I just enjoy the variety. I get to a point every season where I just want to wear different clothes, right? Yeah. So it's like when you're in the dead of winter, at first it's fun to bring out all the flannels. And then by the end of winter, I'm just like, I'm sick of looking at these fucking shirts. I want to wear a dress. I want to wear a skirt. And it's, and it just keeps flipping back and forth. And then summer, I'll definitely get to a point eventually where I'm sick of putting on sunscreen all the time. And like, I just want to wear long sleeves again to not have to deal with that, you know?
Yeah. Do you have to wear sunscreen all the time? Or you just put it on your face?
So, I mean, I wear sunscreen on my face every single day, no matter the season. I put sunscreen on my arms every day because of my tattoos, because I want to keep them looking fresh.
Oh, right, of course.
So, like, in summer, clearly, though, like, today they're totally covered. Obviously, don't need it. But, like, in summer, I have, like, a quick, like, little, like, invisible stick that I use for that. And so it's easy. But there's definitely a point every summer I'm, like, sick of showing my arms, sick of having them out.
Yeah.
But it's, like, way too hot to wear even like away. A light long sleeve shirt.
Yeah. What's the pool status?
It's going to be opened in May. We're opening it a little early for the yard work Colin's having done because like we're going to get a new liner. So like we have to empty the pool and they're going to put in a new liner and all the landscaping he's having done in the backyard. So we have scheduled that for May, I believe. So the pool will be open imminently. It's going to be way too cold for me though.
Yeah, in May. Do the dogs like the water?
They don't, which is good because we don't really want them in it anyways. Right. So they have shown no interest, like aside from like a sniff when we're in the pool, but like just even trying to like pet them, you know, from inside the pool, they like skitter away like they don't seem to like it, which is fantastic. We don't want them in it.
We don't want those puppies drowning. They're a little too tiny. No. You know, they're a little too fragile. They're not like a big dog. And,
you know, because it's a lined pool, you got to worry about their nails scratching the liner. So it's for the best that they have not taken to the water. Like, they're not big fans of bath time, you know? So I think they see us getting in this giant bathtub and they're like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. I was about to ask you, then I realized it's a stupid fucking question immediately when I thought about it for more than half a second. I was like, what kind of hobbies do the dogs have? What do they like to do? I'm like, they're fucking dogs. Sleeping and eating.
They do. They are different, though. Treble is very big into the chew toys, whereas Rush prefers the stuffed animals. So, and that's kind of it.
That's about it. Yeah, that's like as much as you'll get out of a dog.
Yeah, like Treble loves fetch. Rush has never been a fetch type of dog. He is a tug-of-war fanatic, but he's never liked fetch. If you throw his toy, he'll look at you like, why'd you do that? Whereas Treble loves to play fetch. That's another big difference between them.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty diverse, I guess, for dog personality. Not a lot there. Mostly dogs are just overwhelmingly pleasant. So,
you know, these little guys, especially, like when I saw Treble's tiny little brain on that MRI she had done, I was like, it all makes sense now. Her brain's like the size of a grape.
Yeah. She's doing her best, all right?
It had wrinkles, though. Don't say she's smooth-brained. She's not smooth-brained. I saw the wrinkles with my own eyes. That's a joke between Colin and I, because he always calls Treble smooth-brained. And I'm like, I saw the wrinkles on the MRI.
Well, have you seen Rush's brain? Maybe he's a smooth brain.
He has not needed any sort of scans, thank God. But we also have not confirmed if he has even a single wrinkle in his brain.
Okay. I'm going to choose to assume he has no wrinkles. He's an idiot.
I'm pretty sure if he's got one, it's like just one really deep wrinkle because he has some awareness, just not a lot.
Yeah, just not a lot. Yeah, good puppies.
They're very good.
Hey, everybody, if you want to support us, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. You can get early ad-free access to all of our shows. We could not do this show or any of our shows without your guys' support over there. So thank you very much for everyone who chooses to support us. Also, if you want some merch, go to laststandmedia.store. Micah here will ship you merch from their house to wherever you are. Is it international, the shipping?
Yes. So we do ship to several countries. If you input your country and it doesn't pop up, you can always email me or like through the store form on Shopify. Or, you know, if you're in Discord or something, just ping me there or Dustin, because we have added more countries over the years, but we're strictly doing them based on demand. So if you live in a completely, I don't know, Lithuania or something, we might not have added it yet because no one ever requested it. Because we do have to add some of these countries one by one. But we do ship to the UK, the part of Ireland that's not the UK. Forgive me, I don't remember which part's which. Australia, you know, for example, we've even shipped to Brazil. So we do ship internationally, ton of shipments to Canada. Thank you, Canada. We still love you. I'm actually shipping to a lot of interest in the Habroxia physical edition this week. Cool. I have shipped like 5 copies of it this week, which is excellent. And thank you. I don't know if people are picking up Saint Slayer and deciding, oh, hey, you know what? I never got this, but super appreciated. And we're dropping those off at the post office. I usually do 2 drop-offs a week when it's like normal amount of orders like this. Like when I'm getting several orders a week, I'm usually doing like 2 drop-offs. When we're slammed is when I'm going to the post office like every day to drop off packages.
Okay. Very nice. So yeah, put Micah to work. Make her earn that living. Jeffrey 311 wrote in, to the esteemed punching duo, I wanted to give a shout out to my wife, Sarah. I recently accepted a new job, and in honor of my promotion, she surprised me with a Switch 2. I was not expecting such an amazing gift, but it was another reminder that I have such an amazing spouse. Oh, isn't that nice? Side note, she loves hearing about Rush and Treble, as she is a veterinary dermatologist. Thank you guys for always making my Wednesdays more entertaining. Well, she got to hear more about their smooth brains just a moment ago.
Yeah, no, that's quite the coincidence. And you know what? Treble's skin doing very well lately. We're still wiping her down every time she goes outside, which is annoying, but now it's routine.
Yeah.
Like at first it was just like having to remember each time. Now it's just like as soon as I bring her inside, I just wipe her off. We're hoping we won't have to do that forever, but for now it is working.
Yeah. Was it allergies? That was her problem?
Yeah, she has pollen allergies.
Oh, right. Okay.
And so this time of year, we didn't have to do this at all in winter. But this time of year with all the pollen covering everything, we've discovered that just wiping off her paws is a huge step to just maintaining her allergies and keeping her comfortable.
Yeah, very nice. Got to keep those dogs healthy, comfortable the best you can. I mean, we're struggling with allergies. Dogs are struggling with it. It's ridiculous.
Oh man, yeah, like I keep getting like the nighttime congestion. Like I'll take my allergy medicine in the morning and I'm fine like pretty much most of the day, and then like bedtime congested. I could take more allergy medicine according to my allergist, but it feels like I've already taken a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I take one pill a day too. And sometimes I'm like, God, I wish I had a fucking another one.
Well, so like I do a nasal spray and the Zyrtec, and he already has me on a higher dose of the nasal spray, and I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I know you said it's safe, but it feels like doing like a quadruple dose of that spray is just doesn't seem safe.
Sketchy. Real sketchy.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'll just deal with it. I got, those little Vicks Vapo inhalers? Like it's like the little, I have one of those at my bedside, and just every night I'm just like huffing that so I can fall asleep.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta huff it. I get it, man.
You must.
Do you take any like melatonin or anything to sleep, or you raw dog it?
No, I don't have trouble like falling asleep, except for like that congestion. I just hate that feeling of like I just can't breathe. Oh my god, I don't want to mouth breathe, because the trick is, if I'm going to mouth breathe, I got to fall asleep before my mouth gets dry, because then I want water.
Yeah.
And then that starts a whole cycle of, well, then I'm going to have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and it's such a pain in the ass. I try not to drink anything when I'm in bed, too, as well. Unless I'm like parched, like Patrick, the episode where they go to Sandy's.
Yeah. Exactly. So I really try to just like, I generally don't have trouble falling asleep except for this congestion. And then it's just like, I just got to fall asleep fast enough so I can mouth breathe in peace.
Yeah. Got to mouth breathe in peace. Does Colin mouth breathe?
He does snore. He doesn't typically snore like the whole night though, but like, so he'll be breathing through his nose and then like randomly start snoring and it'll stop. So, but I'm not bothered by snoring at all. My dad, before he got a CPAP machine, my dad used to snore a lot. And when I was a kid, like loud enough, like you could hear it, like he'd be upstairs, you could hear it downstairs, so it puts me to sleep, which is great, because I've never
I was
gonna
say, dude, you grew up with it. It's very comforting. That's nice, dude.
Right. And dad has the CPAP machine. Like, don't worry, he's fine. He's safe now. He has handled it. But when I was a kid, it was just like, that's just the noises of the night.
Yeah. That's like a weird RPG buff that you'd see in like a Fallout game or something like that. Snoring doesn't bother you. You get extra good sleep. It's like, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay.
I'll take it, yeah.
Now, Mike, before I move into this next write-in, remember last week we were talking about One Piece collabs for the meals? I didn't get that. I haven't gotten it yet. It's still in the menu, though. However, this weekend is the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest, which is a big event, Micah. And it's in Anaheim this time. So I'm going. Square Enix is providing me with a ticket to go and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun. Yeah. I'll go do that. They are doing a collab with Jollibee, which is like a chicken place. Yeah, I've never had Jollibee before, ever. So I think I'm going to have to get me a piece of this chicken right here. I'm going to send you, Micah, their website really quick so you can see what it looks
Oh,
like.
I'm familiar. I've never been, but I've always wanted to go. There is this YouTuber I used to watch all the time. His name is Kwang Tran,
Mm-hmm.
and he loves Jollibee. And he would do like videos where he just ate Jollibee in his car.
Wow.
But it always looked so good. And I always loved the idea of like you can get spaghetti and fucking chicken.
Wait,
like,
they have spaghetti? What?
oh yeah, because I believe it's a Filipino chain. And so part of the thing is like they do that spaghetti with their like kind of like a sweet-ish. I believe it's like a sweeter tomato sauce than like what Americans used to. And you get your fried chicken and your spaghetti, and it always looks great. Oh my God, they have T-shirts of Jollibee riding a chocobo.
Yeah. How cool is that, dude?
Oh my God, they have a sweatshirt. These are so cute.
Yeah, how sick is that? It's like, yeah, I'm looking at this thing. Jolly spaghetti. This is insane. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, there's one like near Disneyland for me that's like 25 minutes away, probably in a drive. So it's like a little too far usually for me to go, but this place where I'm going, the Anaheim Convention Center, is literally right next to Disneyland.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I could easily hit this up on the way back or something. But
Brad,
I know it's going to be crowded with a bunch of dorks and all that stuff.
No, you gotta go, Brad. I mean, how often do you didn't even know they had spaghetti. All right. You didn't even know.
I'm not getting the spaghetti. I'm just saying that's not happening. Okay. I looked at it. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good to me.
The closest one to me is in Virginia Beach, and it's 96 miles away.
That's where the Del Taco is also. Virginia Beach is, I don't know what's going on there, but they got it going on.
They have more culture than we do.
Fast food culture, dude. Yeah. I'm trying to look at their menu, but like their website fucking sucks, dude.
The link you sent me, I actually ended up just having to type it in on Google because it just wouldn't load. So
yeah, it's just like, I'm trying to look at their fucking menu, Jollibee menu. Come on.
You got to get the burger steak, the Jolly spaghetti, and the chicken. Dude, I need a full report.
That's insane, man. That is insane. Okay, so they have burgers, chicken sandwiches. There's the pair, dude, the perfect pair. It comes with a drumstick and spaghetti. That is an unhinged combo. I've never seen that before. This is blowing my mind. These combos. Yeah, the burger steak. They got like a pie. God.
I want to go here so bad. You gotta at least go for the chicken. All right.
No, yeah, the box set comes with the chicken. It has chicken. It comes with the peach mango pie as well.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Man, I'm so jealous right now. I need to manufacture a reason to go to Virginia Beach.
Yeah, dude. Just tell Colin you want Del Taco. He'll do it. He loves Del Taco.
You know, he really does love Del Taco, and I've never gotten to go to that either.
Yeah. And it comes with like a blue drink also.
Yeah, that looks
pretty good. It looks like Powerade or something. I don't know what this like little side container is. The website isn't loading, so I can't
it's the gravy.
Okay, is it just gravy? Interesting.
Because
one drumstick.
It looks like the gravy that's on the burger steak. It is not loading for me either. Like I can't click on anything.
Jollibee, come on, man.
Oh, well, okay. I clicked on the one-piece meal, and it brought me to the Paula Bach Fiesta meal. So
Okay.
Which actually, this looks really good. Filipino noodle dish with garlic sauce, sautéed pork, and an egg. This looks pretty good.
Burger looks okay, too. It looks like a brioche bun, which I appreciate as well.
I love a brioche bun.
Yeah, a good brioche bun.
Okay. Now, okay. It says it's blue raspberry aether with crystal boba. This is a boba drink.
Okay. That sounds fun. I'll try it. I'm not huge on boba, but I would tolerate it.
I've never had it. The idea of chewing mid-beverage is off-putting to me. Like, yes, I'm not a fucking pulp fan, okay? Like, when you get to the bottom of a lemonade, there's pulp, and I'm like,
dude, we agree on something, finally. Anti-pulp podcast.
Anti-pulp fuck pulp. I dated a guy who loved, like, the triple pulp orange juice, like the extra pulp. And I sent him that meme. Bitch. Well, I sent him that meme where it's just, like, a bunch of orange segments in a glass. And I'm like, this is what you like for breakfast. Like, this fucking oatmeal textured orange juice.
Absolute insanity, dude.
Horrible.
Good lord. But yeah, I'll be at that fan fest this weekend. Hopefully I'll see some of you there. I doubt it. But, well, 14's not on Switch too, yet. Maybe it will be in the future. But it'll be fun. All right, Justin wrote in, said, "Good day, Punchers. These last few months, Mike has been putting out some challenges, so I felt obligated to take these on." Oh boy. As far as avocado tasting like penis, I can confirm this is, in fact, true. We can leave it at that.
We can't leave it at that. Jesus Christ.
And as for her recommendation of watching a Serbian film, well, Micah, I'm not sure how you watch that. It's filmed and acted well, but holy shit, the plot is probably the second darkest, most disgusting thing I've seen, with Silo 120 Days of Sodom being first. Do you have any more challenges for the people? Yeah, Micah told me what that movie was off camera, and I was like, oh boy.
I don't remember challenging anyone to taste the penis to see if it tasted like avocado.
That was not a challenge, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I was going to say, I think you did that to yourself. But,
yeah.
Well, thanks for the confirmation so that everyone also, knows that someone else agrees. I definitely have warned people against a Serbian film. I got tricked into watching that. When you say, how did I sit through it? Well, it's because the person who watched it with me was basically like, no, it's just kind of like an avant-garde, like artsy kind of film. And sure it just got so much worse and worse the whole time. And I was like, well, it's got to be something more to it.
Yeah, it's got to be more.
There was not.
Nope.
I don't suggest that unless you want to see terrible things every time you shut your eyes for approximately 8 more years.
Yeah, no thank you. I'm good on that. But yeah, Micah, what about give some more challenges?
God, I mean...
You know what? I got a wholesome challenge they could do.
I was going to say you should eat some hot dogs this week, because I was going to say hot dogs.
Grill something. That's the Micah challenge for the week. Grill something. Doesn't matter what it is.
If you don't have a grill, just make some hot dogs in the house.
Yeah,
and, make them however you like. I pan, boiled, whatever you want. Put them in the oven. I don't care. Microwave them. Whatever. Have some hot dogs this week.
Yeah, I like a pan hot dog, I think.
That's my favorite, aside from grilled. But because I have a charcoal
grilled is the
grill,
best, 100%.
I'm not gonna light the grill just to make hot dogs. Like, that's excessive. But, pan fried, perfect.
Have you air fried a hot dog?
I have not air fried a hot dog. I wonder if that would be great.
Yeah, I wonder too. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But
my God, do you remember the tweet? Did you ever see the tweet of the guy who air fried a hot dog for like 90 minutes?
No, let me look this up.
Oh my, yeah. It's a long thread and it's hysterical. Like, I was crying laughing at it. He just talks about the smell and like eventually like his wife getting mad at him because the house smelled more and more like hot dog. It is one of the funny like Twitter threads of just this guy's updates of the hot dog.
That is awesome. I mean, that guy's actually dumb as fuck. Like 90 minutes?
I don't know if he actually made it to the full time either before he called it that the hot dog was like just no longer a hot dog.
Yeah, what does he think? It's like a crock pot or something? I don't know what he's doing, man.
That was a great moment for the internet. That was one of the moments where you say, yeah, I'm glad this exists, because usually you're like, this was a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, Micah, let me show you this. I know you like Unicorn Overlord, so let me share this with you.
Yes.
Everybody, are you going to buy that figure? Yana.
Oh, no. Nah. She's a really cool character, but I don't want this in my house.
Did you play Metaphor? I forgot.
I have not played it yet. I bought it for Xbox. Great choice on my part. So Unicorn Overlord is fantastic and amazing. It is somewhat very fan servicey depending on the classes that you choose, and so they are definitely the type of like the women that are like she breasted boobily down the stairs. Like,
hell yeah.
There's a lot of that in there. I don't mind it in the game, but I don't want a statue of it.
Yeah, as long as there's some hot dudes for Micah as well, we're good.
There are, yeah. The dudes are equally over the top in how they look. So, balance. Yin and yang, as it were.
Got it right here. The physical as well.
It's such
one of my
game.
few physical PS5 games.
She's beautiful. I can see why you married her.
Yeah. Beautiful game. What did I play? I played like 8 hours of that game, and I did like it. That's definitely one I want to go back to someday, because I did like it. And I like Vanillaware a lot, so...
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, they make excellent
They
games
do.
anyways, and they always have a very unique like art style, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a game that it got its hooks in me so early, and the satisfaction of like slowly, you know, taking over the map is just I could not put that game down.
Yeah.
Jaffe and I loved that game. And it was because it's just one of those things of like no one else in the company was really super into it, and then Jaffe and I were just like, bro, this game's fucking awesome, right?
Yeah. By unique art style, Micah means big old titties. That's what she means.
There are, you know, it's not
titties.
on the level of like the sorceress from Dragon's Crown
Oh
Pro,
yeah,
but like,
yeah, damn, those are
not
those
on
are massive.
that level, but there's some tig old biddies in
Tig old
Unicorn
biddies for
Overlord.
sure. Man, Dragon's Crown, great game. Love that game.
Fantastic as well. Like,
Love that game.
God, I love that game. I know that they don't tend to do like the same thing twice, but I wish they would sometimes because like I had no interest in Aegis Rim. What's the first part of that?
Oh yeah, I forgot what it's called. I didn't really care for that game.
Right, I watched Colin play some of it, and we both were like, "What the hell?" And like, you know, that was one that I think our listeners too were a little more divided on in enjoyment. Some people really loved it.
Some people really love it. I've definitely met a lot of people because people were like, "You don't like it?" When I told them I didn't really care for it. But oh well, what are you gonna do? Can't please them all.
Exactly. I appreciate that they continue to try new things and that they don't keep visiting the same, you know, over and over. But sometimes I wish they'd maybe do two of a type before moving on forever.
Yeah. One more. Maybe one more Unicorn Overlord. We'll see.
Give me one more of those. Give me another Dragon's Crown, you know. Give me
Dragon's
three
Crown
more
2,
of those.
I would pop off hard.
Dude, if you got a craving for D&D, okay, and you want to play it like by yourself, it's fucking awesome just because the narration and everything really puts you in there like you're in a tabletop game right now. It's great.
I played through that game with two of my friends the entire way through, and we'd always laugh at the shopkeeper. If you don't remember, he goes, "Welcome back," every time.
Yes.
And the thief, he would like steal treasure or whatever. He'd be like, "Filthy Luca." We'd say that all the time. Great game, man.
It's fantastic.
It's dirt cheap all the time too. Only on PlayStation though as well. So I believe there was a Vita version, PS3 and PS4, but I don't think it's on. It's definitely, they don't put their games on PC ever. So I don't think there was a Switch version either. So there you go.
I don't think so. I have the Steelbook for that, and it's really cool because it's like embossed. But also like the characters looking the way they do, it's like like embossed titties on the Steelbook.
Yeah. I have the Vita version of that game, the physical. Looks really nice. Dude, Vita cases are so funny. They're so like little tiny.
Yeah.
Little tiny shrunken game cases. All right. Let's talk about some gaming news. Toei, the famous anime studio and all that kind of stuff, distributor, I don't really know what officially their term is, but they're people behind Kamen Rider, Power Rangers, and a bunch of other stuff. If you've seen many anime movies, like One Piece, Dragon Ball, you see like that, the ocean, the rocks, and the waves hitting it. That's Toei. They're big. They've been involved with stuff like Chrono Trigger, for instance. That's one thing I've been speculating about it, why we haven't gotten Chrono Trigger, is because of Toei stuff. Maybe licensing and stuff, like Akira Toriyama and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm going to read this off VGC. The Japanese entertainment giant Toei is forming its own gaming division. Founded in 1949, Toei is involved in film, television, animation. It's best recognized for its franchises such as Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Power Rangers. Toei Games will create original IP titles, first for the PC via Steam, and later for home consoles, the company said in an announcement. Its initial lineup of games will not be based on Toei's existing IP, but completely new titles created by designers in Japan and abroad, it said. Quote, "We will leverage the technology and expertise we have cultivated through video production into our new gaming business during delivering Toei's unique entertainment experiences to players around the world," commented CEO Fumiomo Yoshimura. This news comes the same day that another major Japanese brand, Sanrio, announced its own games business plans in recent years. Manga publisher I don't even know how to say that, Shueisha, and retailer Parco established Parco Games. So Toei is getting into the games space, but with completely new IP, not using any of the IP they have right now, which is very interesting to me. And I saw a lot of people saw this and they were like, are we going to finally get a really good One Piece game, anime games? Because Bandai Namco is usually the ones that do a lot of like the anime kind of games, like all the One Piece games, Naruto games, stuff like that. And they're okay. They're fine, but we haven't gotten like a truly, truly great one, I would say. So maybe in the future, I'm not holding my breath though, you know. Quality anime games just kind of rare in my opinion.
I agree.
I'm not saying there's not. Dragon Ball FighterZ, quality ass anime game, but you know, a little more rare. Micah, pontificate for 10 minutes about how excited you are for this.
I mean, I am excited just to see more companies getting into the space and like creating original things. Like, all right, let's do it. Because even to a lesser degree, you mentioning Sanrio at the end there. So of course, I'm a big Sanrio fan. A lot of their games are trash. You know, a lot of their licensed games are. I have Hello Kitty Cruisers for the Switch, and I flat out do not recommend it. It is not a good racing game. You have to be a Hello Kitty fanatic like me to find even some enjoyment in it. It's a terrible value because the courses, it's like you have a certain number of courses and then you realize that like half of them are just the course in reverse. So it's like, it's so fucking lazy, dude. It's not well done. It's not very fun. I got it for Christmas, so I didn't pay for it.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I would love to see them put some effort into the games instead of just letting random developer slap Sanrio on it with a licensing fee and it's trash. They've had some decent mobile games over the years, but really, and they always end up getting shut down at a certain point. Man, it sucks. So that excites me actually the most is maybe getting better Sanrio games, because they also had some decent 3DS titles or DS titles that I own. But they're not amazing. So if they would like to put some more effort into those, I'd be thrilled.
Yeah. Maybe a Purin game, whatever its name is.
So Pom Pom Purin does have his own, I think it's 3DS game, but the 3DS is region locked. So I'd have to get a Japanese 3DS. And on the flip side, the game is only in Japanese with no English. So, because I had considered, trust me, I heavily considered at one point being like, well, I'll just get a Japanese 3DS and then I'll get the Pom Pom Purin game, but it doesn't even have English subtitles. I said, I'm not that devoted to doing this.
Yeah. Well, the world could use more Sanrio games. That's for sure.
Dude, because like I get fucking upset because aside from the Hello Kitties and all that, they also own Sumiko Gurashi, which is a whole other super cute. Oh my god, Sumiko Gurashi.
What is it?
Let me see if I can just Google it and I'll paste it to you.
Yeah, just
because
paste me something.
It is another kind of host of very cute characters, and they're all somewhat depressed, and I love it. So like they have like there's one of them that is like a tonkatsu crumb that got out of the fryer. Like there's like a little snail guy. There's a little ghost that wears an apron. They're very cute, slightly melancholy creatures.
I like Tokage, the little blue guy.
They're so cute. And
whatever
so to bring this to gaming, they also do games for Sumiko Gurashi. Those are also usually Japan only. So I have just really been hoping that some of these would get a North American release or at least an English version on Switch. Just throw in the subtitles because the Switch isn't region locked. Yeah. But this gives me a little hope that if they're going to start like a gaming division, then maybe the Americans or the English-speaking people of the world will get a little more love.
Yeah, because like Sanrio is huge here. So
it's fucking huge, dog. And like, obviously we get plenty of stuff here. We do get, a bunch of shit. But man, some of the exclusive games I've been so bummed about that they have just never come to North America. And it's like, I'd buy it. I'd buy 3 of them just to make it worth your time, okay?
Yeah, we'd buy it. Help Mike out
I'd
here.
buy it. I'd get one for my niece, I'd get one for my sister. I really would. I'll buy 3.
Yeah.
Sanrio, hear me.
Yeah, I'll buy 2.
I'll buy 3 of them.
I got 2 nieces. I'll send them on over.
Exactly. See, look at this. That's 5 right between us.
That's 5 right there. Big money. Make it happen, guys. All right. Micah, next news story. This just broke this morning, I guess, but Splatoon Raiders has gotten a release date. I'm going to look at this on Nintendo's website. They put out a new trailer and all that kind of stuff if you want to see more about the game, but I'm going to read the description from their website. Splat scores of enemies and hunt for treasure in a single-player focused action shooter. Play as a mechanic working with Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians, and venture out into mysterious splatterite islands. Customize your character, kit yourself out with mechanical gadgets, and ink splattering weapons, and take out waves of foes called salmonoids as you raid the islands for salvage. This is a mainly single player adventure, but you won't be alone. One member of Deep Cut will raid alongside you in a powerful bot. You can also join with up to 3 other players online via local wireless. So this is like a co-op, mostly focused game. Splatoon, obviously famous for its PvP gameplay. Micah, personally, Splatoon never really resonates with me, and I've tried 2 of them. I tried 2 and 3, and I respect them, and I think they're cool, but it just doesn't do it for me. And I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's interesting, a more single player focused thing, but it's not calling out to me in particular. And it's worth mentioning, this is a $50 game here in the United States, so it is a cheaper game, which is pretty cool. But what do you think about this, Mike? Are you interested in playing this?
I am, because I loved Splatoon 2. I did not like the original Splatoon on Wii U because it was motion controls only, and I hated it. And so I liked Splatoon 2 a lot, and I played a ton of it. I did not get into Splatoon 3 because that is when Nintendo started charging for the online. And at the time, I was like, their online sucks. I was like, I'm not paying for that.
Still does.
Like, their online was fucking trash, okay? You used to get kicked out of matches constantly, but you're like, well, whatever, it's free. So when they started charging for it, I was like, show me it's improved and we'll talk. But I still was so late to the party on Splatoon 3 by the time I actually did sign up for Nintendo Online and the expansion pass and all that. So I never got into Splatoon 3. I don't own it. But this does interest me a lot because I do love Splatoon, and like, it is fun. It's like bright and colorful. The ink spattery sounds are fun. Right. So I am excited for this, and I love that it's single player. I like that it's like, waves of enemies. Fantastic. I'm all about that. So this is definitely a day one buy for me. I got to debate, though. The digital is looking kind of good. The digital version's looking a little good, getting that $10 off.
Yeah,
that's what
I'm saying.
I'm thinking too, just primarily of like, because this is something I'd maybe just want to just pick up and play willy-nilly. It's like, you don't want to be switching cartridges? Or do I want to just pop on over? I know, guys. I know. They've already got me. It turns out that all it took for me to be a little less militant about my physical beliefs was to maybe just make the digital a little cheaper.
$10, dude.
It turns out that $10, I'm like,
that's enough.
Like
where you're
a pound
like,
and a half of chicken thighs, man.
Yeah, if it was $5, I could see a lot more people just being like, yeah, physical. Fuck it, it's $5.
It is. If it was $5, I'd get the physical. I probably still will. But you can hear it, can't you? You can hear my...
Yeah, the hesitation. Things have changed.
A little bit, because... I don't know. That's all I ever wanted was for the digital ones to be cheaper.
Yeah.
To make me feel like I'm getting a better value because you're not giving me a cartridge, so give me a discount. And they were like, all right, fine. I'm like, all right, cool. Now what?
Works out for me, someone who's already digital, so we'll take it.
You see now Brad is just making profit. Like he's at the point where now it's just straight profit. And
early adopters.
I need to decide. Yeah. This case does look great though. So I don't know.
Nice cover. I don't know. She's got to think about it.
I have a gift card to Target that I haven't used yet.
Oh, okay. You want to waste that on Splatoon Raiders?
It's not a waste. I don't think.
I know,
is
but
it
like,
a waste?
How much is the gift card?
I was $25, so it was
Oh,
a
okay,
good
never
gift
mind.
card.
I was
It was a
gonna like
good gift card.
you're gonna save that for or like a premium physical game.
I mean,
You save
the
that for
thing
Yoshi,
too,
maybe?
I buy the most boring stuff at Target. Like Target's a boring store for me now. I love
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Like, I love Target, but it's like, let me go pick up some dog food and
Get some
a
shampoo.
greeting card. You're right, so it's just like, this is an excuse to I'm gonna buy something fun at Target and get this physical copy without feeling cheated.
Yeah.
Not cheated. I don't want people getting up in the comments like, you asked for this. I did, and now I kind of want the digital one.
Yeah, she did. Oh, I forgot to mention this. It comes out, its release date is July 23rd. So, in the summer, not too far away. We have Yoshi next month also, which I will buy, Micah. I will play Yoshi. I'll be there with you. No, I'll buy it. It's $50,
he
baby.
ain't gonna play it.
I believe it's 50 in digital, or is that 60 digital?
That might have been 60. That might have been.
Mysterious book digital price. Let me see.
Did I pre-order that already? I don't remember.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Oh, it's 60.
Yeah,
dude, you're gonna pay $70 for that Yoshi game?
I already did. I pre-ordered it.
Oh shit, dude, Yoshi, relax, bro.
Dude, I know, and so I'm not
Looks
saying
great though. Looks really good.
It's not worth it. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm being tempted. I'm being tempted by the devil.
I am an OG Yoshi's Island enjoyer. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Crying Mario and all.
The Yoshi games are so good. Woolly World, Crafted World.
I did play though.
I'm hyped for this.
What was the first one? No, the Yarn one, was that the Crafted World?
I think that's Woolly World.
Okay, I played that, and I have the other one on Switch. I own that one. I just haven't finished it. Whatever it's called.
So cute. And it's a collectathon in the best way, because it's like you're usually collecting like little bonus Yoshis, and you've got like the flowers that you're collecting. I just really enjoy that. And it's another kind of thing where the difficulty is up to you, because if you want all the collectibles, you need to get to more challenging platforming sections, for example, to get all the collectibles. Yeah. And if you don't get them all, you're fine. The game will have it be like, oh, you need to have this many flowers to proceed or whatever, but there's plenty of easy ones to grab. And then the challenge, if you want more challenges there. I just really always appreciate that. The Kirby games are structured very similarly, usually, where the extra challenge is there if you want it, but otherwise you can get through not being the best at platformers.
Super friendly. Yeah. All right, well, that's Splatoon Raiders coming this summer. So keep an eye out. All right, next thing, another release date here. Trails in the Sky, second chapter, got a release date. This is the remake for the Trail series. Last year, we got the first game, which I still haven't finished yet, but I want to, so calm down, comments.
Don't let Maddie hear you.
Oh, Maddie knows. Then we're getting the second one now, about a year apart. This comes out September 17th. I went on their website to read some info about it, and they're like, this contains spoilers for the first game. So I was like, well, I'm not going to read that. But there is a trailer out there. Mike, I forgot. Did you play the remake of the first game?
No, I really don't have any interest in the Trails games. I watched Colin play one of them, and I was kind of like, I see the appeal, but I don't think this is for me. It did not prompt me to say, whoa, bro, what is that? What do you got there? And then when they announced the remakes, I was still kind of like, it looks like it. I'm on the fence about it, 'cause I'm like, I maybe would enjoy this, but I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, hard out on it.
It's one of those things that maybe I'd pick it up on a deep discount in the future, but it's just not calling my name with everything that's out and available to play. This is not calling me.
That's a win for the Trails fans, though. So congratulations, Trails fans. Maddie, I know he's probably very excited about that. That's the game everyone told me where it gets real crazy. So there you go. Maybe one day I'll get there. All right, let's move on next to, there was some Zelda movie artwork, Micah, that was posted by the director. I'm going to read this off my Nintendo News, just their whole thing. The Legend of Zelda movie director of photography, Gyula Pados, has revealed how Link will look complete with his trusty shield and the all-important Master Sword. The post was published on his Instagram page, but since has been removed. The Legend of Zelda movie is scheduled to release next year in cinemas worldwide. So, Micah, we get a picture of a film version of Link. It's not the actor, but it's like probably like their vision for him, I'm assuming. But he pretty much looks more like Twilight Princess Link, his tunic design and all that kind of stuff. But he has a cloak on the back. He's right-handed. Boo. Right away. Boo. But I guess this is kind of a concept of what they want Link to be in the movie eventually, which I could see. That one screenshot we've seen of Link and Zelda, he does not have the green tunic yet in it. He's more like they have more Breath of Wild attire on. But I hope he does get the green tunic. I really hope they do. Because I don't mind Link not having the green tunic all the time, but I still like it. I get it. I get why they didn't do it. They gave him blue. They wanted to switch up a Zelda, but don't forget the green tunic. It's classy, all right? But, Micah, as a Zelda hater, what do you think about this image right here?
No, not a hater, just a recent adopter, somewhat recent adopter.
Mm-hmm.
I like this a lot. I think this is like a fantastic look for Link. Yes, putting aside that he's wrong-handed, whatever, but like this is a fantastic looking piece of art. Yeah. And it makes me a little more confident in the potential of the film of like, okay, like maybe they do understand what we want. All right. Mm-hmm. Aside from the fact that we wanted it to be animated, but maybe they will be true to the vision of what the fans would like to see.
Yeah. Big Dub Stupid Idiot Road said, howdy punchers. The director of photography of the Legend of Zelda movie, Gayula Pados, teased Link in his green tunic on the gram. Bradster, what you think about the fit? I think it's tough as fuck. Side note, I need Micah's thoughts on Mike Raybell allegedly getting freaky with Diana Rossini. What? I don't know what any of that means.
All right, the coach of the New England Patriots was seen getting cozy with Diana Rossini, a reporter for The Athletic, former. She resigned already. At a exclusive resort in Sedona. Now, here's what happened. Somebody gets the photos out. They claimed they were there with friends, and the photos are totally innocent. They're both married to other people. Very important detail. One thing, though, that I don't see brought up enough is that they were kind of cozy when he was the coach of the Titans. If you watch some of their interactions at press events, they're a little too chummy back when he was the Titans coach. So this is not good. And well, she already resigned, which I don't think he's going to face any disciplinary actions because like he cheated on his wife, but otherwise the whole thing with her is of course the journalistic like integrity, and you're fraternizing on a deep level with these coaches when you have a voice to nominate people for awards and cast ballots, and of course the spins you maybe would put on your articles. So interesting development. It puts a whole new meaning, though. I have a t-shirt that says ready, willing, and vrable. And I said to Colin, I was like, I feel slightly weird wearing this week. I'm still going to wear it. But I just like puts a whole new meaning on ready, willing, and vrable. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, your camera froze for me for a second, so I was like, uh-oh.
All right. That's the news in Pats Nation.
The Pats Nation, yeah. They're on.
I keep seeing memes. If you're familiar with the Patriots, people always have claimed them to be cheaters and whatnot. But of course, there's memes now about
even I know that. Yeah.
Well, and of course now there's memes of like, and he cheats on his wife too, and it's like, damn it, Mike, what are you doing? You can't do this. He's a fantastic coach though, and I'm thrilled that we have him. So it sucks that he maybe cheated on his wife, but otherwise he's a great coach.
Cheaters stick together. We have him.
I guess.
In terms of Link's look, though, Twilight Princess Link is my favorite design for Link. So if you're going for that angle, good. I am pissed if he's going to be right-handed, which I assume he will be, but it is what it is. I've accepted it. Nintendo made Link right-handed for some reason, so here we are in big 2026. I've accepted it, but I'm still mad about it. All right. No one cares about that except me. So that's just like my one thing I get real weird about that no one else gives a fuck about.
I wonder if they tried though, if they were like, all right, actor, can you hold the sword in the left hand? And you just kind of like noodling with it. And they're like, all
Yeah,
right, we're
I
not
get
going to
it.
bother.
I get it. It's fucking bullshit, though. All right. Sticking with
What if
movie
they just
news.
mirror it? Can they just mirror the whole movie?
Yeah, you might as well. Do they do it with their games? Might as well. All right. Next news story. We're sticking with movies. The Elden Ring movie has got a release date and other info. Of course, Elden Ring, Micah's favorite game. Not yet, because she's still waiting for that Switch 2 version. That's
We're
coming.
waiting.
But yeah, I'm going to read this off IGN. Oh, quick little update here they did as well. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Elden Ring is A24's, that's the studio who's making it, most ambitious project ever, with a budget well over $100 million. That makes it the most expensive project or production than the likes of Martin Supreme and Alex Garland's own Silver War. Here's the original story. The Elden Ring movie finally got an official update today with full cast announced alongside a release date. Alex Garland's live-action adaptation from Software's masterful 30 million selling video game hits theaters on March 3rd, 2028. It's filmed for and will released in IMAX. Ooh, A24 said with production already underway. The cast is headed by Kaylee Spenny. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know anything about actors. She was an Alien Romulus, Civil War, Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out, Mystery, Ben Whishaw, Q in James Bond films Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die, and the voice of Paddington Bear.
The voice of Paddington Bear. Oh my God. Okay, now we're on board.
And the previously rumored Nick Offerman, who's Ron from Parks and Recreation. The Last of Us as Bill.
Weird.
The characters they played remain unannounced, but I wouldn't put it past Nick Offerman to spend his entire movie with a pot on his head, they said. So here's the full cast that they have released. Kit Connor, who has done Warfare, Heartstoppers, Ben Whishaw, Peter Huridan's Day, This Is Going to Hurt, Kaylee Spaney, Alien Romulus, Civil War, Tom Bruick, Furiosa, Mad Max, Saga, Black Bag, Havana Rose Lee, Turner, Bottoms, Sonia Mizuno, Ex Machina. I'm going to butcher a lot of these names. That's just the way it is. Jonathan Pryce, The Two Popes, The Crown, Ruby Cruz, Bottoms, The Threesome, Nick Offerman, Last of Us, Margot's Got Money Troubles, John Hodgkinson, Dear England, Napoleon, Jefferson Hall, House of Dragon, Oppenheimer. Oh, who was he in? I'm going to look him up, who he was. Emma Laird, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple and Haunting Venice, and Peter, how am I going to read this? Seraphon, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, The Phantom Menace.
I need to point something out. Okay. Jonathan Pryce, they pull, the Two Popes and the Crown. He's the fucking High Sparrow guy from Game of Thrones. You didn't pull that? He's the fucking weirdo Sparrow dude. He's fucking awesome. All right. But it's like, dude, you're pulling that he's from the fucking Crown and not Game of Thrones?
Yeah,
what?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. A couple of Game of Thrones guys. Jonathan Pryce. Oh, yeah, dude, he's from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is he in that as well?
Yeah. Have you never seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
I have not.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude. The first movie is legit a great movie.
My sister was in marching band in high school, and they did a Pirates of the Caribbean song, and It was excellent. I was like, oh man, this shit slaps. But I never saw the movies. They looked, I will say, I was a very sensitive child, and they looked too scary. And I just never actually went back and watched them.
That's a movie I could recommend for everyone. The first one. It's a crowd pleaser, I feel like.
Now, the Lego game is excellent. I played Pirates of the Caribbean, the Lego game.
Okay.
That's a 10 out of 10.
I have not played that. I believe you, though. The Kingdom Hearts worlds for Pirates of the Caribbean, and especially 3, 10 out of 10. Huge open world. You sail around. It's like Black Flag. It's good shit. The Elden Ring movie is created under the guidance of From Software's Hidetaka Miyazaki and based on a mythological story written by Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin. Let me see if there's anything else even worth reading here. It looks apparently straight from the Elden Ring set. There were some set photos, which is always funny, but it was like a Church of America. It looked pretty good, actually, so that's a good sign. Alex Garland, But yeah, not much else here. I'm glad to hear that Miyazaki's at least involved in the movie in some way. I hope he is with the Blood War movie, hopefully. But I'm I don't know, man. Could be cool. Live action Elden Ring movie. It's going to be tough to pull off, but if they do it right, could be sweet. I wonder what story they'll do. If they'll do anything that we know from the games, or it'll just be something set in the universe. I don't know. It might be this shattering war going on. Who knows? A lot of potential there. Micah doesn't know what any of that means because she hasn't played it yet, but she will when she plays it.
Whenever it comes to Switch, whenever they do that, I'll do it. I already pre-ordered it. There's no date, but I did pre-order it.
She pre-ordered it though. Yeah, she's there.
I hope in the movie they have Margit screaming for 30 straight seconds.
Yeah,
I hope they do that.
Yeah.
Dude, like Colin and I, we were laughing so hard at that the first time he played the game. Just like, what the fuck? And of course, he died, and then to see it again, and just every single time that cutscene played, we were just losing it.
Yeah, it's a great cutscene. All right, next thing here, good news, Micah. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced officially unveiled. It's officially the worst kept secret in gaming. We got some details going on about that. Let me read this real quick here. This is from Ubisoft's Twitter, or Assassin's Creed Twitter. We know you know, but how about we tell you some more now? Tune in for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced Worldwide Reveal Showcase on April 23rd at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. 9 a.m. PDT, in time zone that matters. So we'll finally see the game in action. I've already seen some leaked footage of the game, so people have been putting up already. So there's some more details about the game as well that they haven't officially announced, but Insider Gaming has some details on, which I can get into. Hold on, let me see right here. Oh, I saw this on their website on Insider Games. But basically, the game is not including any DLC that was in the original game. There is no multiplayer like there was in the original game. However, there is new content in this game, new stories or whatever. So they're adding some new stuff to the game, but it won't be the DLC that was in the first game. I don't remember what the original one had. I didn't play the DLCs for those. But it's getting new content, I guess. So that's great. I love this game. I'm very happy to see it get a remake. I hope it's great. It's also not an RPG like the newer ones, or more RPG like the newer ones, which I think is fine. More in line with the originals. I'll be there day one for this game, which comes out. There was a release date. I'm going to find this, but I believe it's July. I'm going to look this up. Mike, I talk about it really quick.
No, I'm quite excited for this. I have been dodging the leaks like a ninja, like the actual footage, because I'm like, no. I can wait for the official reveal. It's fine. They acknowledge it's the worst kept secret. I like that they're being so funny about it. They're like, we know that you know, so let's just get this out of here. But I am quite excited for this. Big fan of the classic Assassin's Creed formula, and this one really just showed off what they could do, and having an even larger world to inhabit, but pre the RPG style games. So I'm hyped about this. This is a game that I definitely would like to revisit and get back on that boat and singing with the boys.
Yeah. It's not been confirmed by Ubisoft yet, but Insider Gaming, Tom Henderson, who reported on all this stuff earlier on, has been right about it. Says the release date is July 9th. So, not too far away. I'll be there day one. No word on platforms yet. I don't know if there's going to be a Switch 2 version or anything like that. Hopefully there will be. That'd be cool. But
I'd appreciate it.
We'd appreciate it. Maybe not. I could see it coming later. It seems like a lot of Switch 2 ports are coming later now, but it'll definitely be on everything else. Xbox, PlayStation, PC, whatever. But Micah and I will be there. Love this game. I've been wanting more pirate fucking video games, and we rarely get them.
Give me some fucking pirates, dude.
Yeah, and we do. We get Skull and Bones bullshit. It's like, what is this? What are you doing, Ubisoft? You could have just made a new. You could have made a new open world pirate franchise, but you just fucked it up.
Yes, I love pirates as well, despite, not seeing the movies. But Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, don't sleep on it. I think pirates just as an aesthetic are cool. Yeah. There was a movie I loved as a child. What was it called? Treasure Island or something?
There's multiple Treasure Islands, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm remembering there was a black guy in it.
Okay.
That's what I remember. The whole point is that I really liked it, but now I realize I don't remember what movie it was. I
Was it
loved this
Muppet
movie.
Treasure Island?
I don't. It. Here's the thing. It might have been.
Okay.
While I don't really like the Muppets now, it may have been. Was there a black guy in that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm looking at Treasure Island movies, and the only one I could recall is the very old one from Disney way back in the day.
That might have been
from
it.
1950.
I'm thinking of like just there was a random thing that they should play periodically. You know, I don't know. This doesn't look correct either.
There was the prequel show Black Sails as well, which was very good.
The pirate movie for kids. I'm never gonna find it. But
I don't see a black guy anywhere on this, but maybe there is in it.
And maybe there wasn't, and I was just
maybe because there's like Treasure Island, then there's Muppet Treasure Island. Maybe there's a black guy in here. I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe it was the Muppet one.
I mean,
the
you would have
thing is that I don't remember the Muppets being there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you would have remembered the Muppets.
You would think, but you know what? I'm not gonna put it past me to not notice that the Muppets are there and to just be completely, distracted by whatever else is going on. I like pirates. That's the whole point of this little tangent.
I Googled pirate movie with a black guy, and it was just the one with like Tom Hanks, where the guy's like, I am the captain now. So, I don't know.
I've actually never seen that. Those are real pirates.
Those are real pirates, yeah.
Serious ass pirates.
Real pirates, yeah.
Maybe I had the Treasure Island book, and I'm thinking of an entirely different movie.
Maybe you could be just a completely different medium.
Maybe it wasn't even about pirates at all.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I was just watching Remember the Titans while I had like a fever and my mom gave me some Dayquil, and I was like, this fucking pirate movie is dope.
Yeah, I think you're just tripping out. Well, there we go. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced official now. The trailer, or I guess the showcase, is Thursday. I think that's what they said, right? 9 a.m. Pacific time. So definitely be checking that out. July, what did I say, 7th or 9th? One of those two is the release date for the game. So pretty soon. Very nice. All right, Micah, I have other Ubisoft updates as well. This is all via the Insider Gaming podcast, which is Tom Henderson. They have a ton of leaks. Tom's a well-known leaker in the industry. But they talked about some Ubisoft stuff, so I just have some notes here. Splinter Cell Remake is one of the 7 Ubisoft games that were delayed internally a few months ago, so that was another rumor that was going on. Not officially announced. Keep in mind, a lot of this is not officially announced yet, but these are the things going on in the company, according to insiders. Splinter Cell Remake was announced a long time ago, and I feel bad for Chris because he was excited about that, but...
Poor Crisp.
Poor Chris. Did you call him Crisp?
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Poor Crisp, okay. Okay, I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah, Colin and I have been calling him Crisp. It's from a Kit Boga video.
Okay, there we go. Ghost Recon is currently the next big Ubisoft game to come out after Black Flag, if all goes well, how it's supposed to right now. I don't care about Ghost Recon at all. I think Colin likes some Ghost Recon, though, so maybe he'll be into that. This is not good news for Colin, though. Far Cry is going through hell right now, apparently, in development, so... we'll see whatever happens with that.
How hard is it to make a Far Cry game? Okay, new location, many collectibles, towers to climb.
New actor, bad guy.
Exactly. It's like you can just print money with those, all right? Just make a new one, new location, bada bing, bada boom. It's how hard could those be? How hard,
I don't know. I don't know.
It's Far Cry.
It's Far Cry.
They tried to make it live service. I'd bet $10 they tried to make it live service.
Yeah. And Rayman Legends Remake is apparently going well, so that's good news. And the Animal Crossing inspired title Altera has been canceled internally. Never officially announced, though. It had kind of like a voxel art style, apparently. But apparently it wasn't working out and they scrapped it. So that's that. All right, Micah, let's talk about what we've been playing. I will go first again since I talked more in depth on Summon Sign, so this will be a more brief version. But I've been playing a game a little bit called Windrose, which is a open world crafting survival game. Basically, think Valheim, but with pirates. this is what this game is. I played a little bit with Lockmort, Ben, and our friend Justin. We landed on a beach. Blackbeard fucked your crew up, so you wash ashore. Now you got to build it all back up and take them on again. But it's a cute little game. I like it. Well, I wouldn't say cute. I don't know why I describe it as cute. It's a cool little game. And I had some fun. You start off with a little dinky boat, Micah. You can go out real far into the islands, fight pirates, and there's some zombie pirates and skeletons, Got to have that kind of shit in a pirate game.
Hell yeah. We need a cursed ship.
Yeah, if you like pirate games and stuff like that, it's a cool game. If you like crafting games, check it out. It's in early access only, though, right now. It just came out in early access, so it's not officially complete. So keep that in mind. It's only on PC for now in early access. So it'll probably come to consoles later, but for now, PC only early access. I don't know how long it'll take for it to get out of early access. My guess is a year at least, though. I don't know if I'll play more of it, but I did like what I played, and I kind of just want to wait for the official 1.0 release at this point. Also, the other game I'm playing is Pragmata, the new Capcom game. This game's cool, dude. I like this game a lot. It is a third-person shooter, action-adventure kind of game, with the big hook being in you hack a lot in the game. There's a hacking mechanic that you use constantly throughout the entire game. You need to use it to defeat enemies, solve puzzles, all that kind of stuff. You play as a character named Hugh, who is part of like the space crew, and he meets up with a android named Diana, who's causing a lot of stir on the internet right now for unfortunate reasons because people are freaks. Anyways, they have a very wholesome relationship, Micah. It's a very much father-daughter kind of relationship vibe going on there in a very wholesome way, where I really like these two characters. I like their interactions. Hugh kind of telling Diana what humanity is like, explaining things to her, all that stuff. I do care about these characters so far, so that's good news. The gameplay is really fun. The hacking mechanic you use in combat, you have to do this to damage enemies pretty much because they're all robots, and you have to hack them to open up like parts of their body, like a chest piece opening up where you can damage them and do a lot more damage. It's cool. You basically have a grid that opens up during combat, so this is all real time, so you have to do this while dodging enemies and all that kind of stuff. But there's a grid. Basically, you can move along and hit certain other grids to get benefits, like dealing more damage to them or hacking multiple guys at a time. And it's very simple. It starts simple, but then it quickly becomes more complicated when you're dodging a bunch of other enemy attacks and swapping between weapons. It's a really cool game. I like the exploration in it. It's like, listeners, if you've played Resident Evil Requiem this year, like the Raccoon City parts with Leon, where you're kind of just in this big area, or a zone, I should say, but there are things to explore and things to find that are optional. That's kind of how this game is laid out. It all takes place on a moon base as well, so it's cool. I like it. It is on Switch too, as well. I don't know how well that version is, but I'm sure you can watch a Digital Foundry video and all that kind of stuff. But it's a cool game. I recommend it. All right, Micah, what have you been playing?
So I've been playing Tomodachi Life, and
Yes.
let me just,
What's going on there?
You're misbehaving. You're being very mean. You're being very mean to Cog, first of all, and you're causing problems on the island. So
did you
far,
enable me to be this way?
I didn't do anything. Okay, so so far I have Colin, myself, you, Chris, Dustin, and Cog. That's currently the crew. I'm adding more of the gang as I go.
Mm-hmm.
But so Cog was trying to talk to you, and you were like, "Can you stop talking? I want to go watch a movie." It's like, dude, and
hey, I want to watch the movie, dude.
Yeah, but your Cog is he was the newest guy on the island. He literally came over and introduced himself, and then you were just like, "Can you stop talking?" The game is really funny. This game is hysterical, and the thing is, of course, the game doesn't know the real life people you're putting in it, but really funny things happen and you add your own context. So I gave Dustin a roll of toilet paper. Dustin famously has always preached about bidets on our shows. I gave him some toilet paper and he didn't like it. The game has no idea that Dustin is a bidet fan, but it added this whole layer of context because I know the real Dustin. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I was like, God, he doesn't like the toilet paper. But then later I go in his house and you, me, and Dustin are all in there and he's telling us all about the toilet paper that he's got.
That's funny.
Just random little things happen like that. when you've seen, I'm sure, the screenshots of people being like the conversations they initiate with their Miis. And so like Dustin wanted to meet Brad. And so he's like, what should we talk about? And I was like, PlayStation,
Mhm.
And so like you guys have a little conversation about PlayStation. But then Chris and Colin weren't really getting along. Colin was trying to talk to Chris and Chris got distracted, which is just really funny to the real life Chris. It's really cute. And when you put your own characters in it, whether they're like friends or families or TV characters, whatever, the context that you add in your own brain really just adds to the humor because they're either like the opposite of the real life thing or you're like, dude, that's fucking dead on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I gave Cog a gym. So like, cause you can decorate their houses. So like Cog has a gym. Dustin doesn't like anything I put in his house. I've given him 2 different redesigns and he doesn't like them. I gave him a really cool shirt. That's the other thing is I tried to dress you guys somewhat how I think you dress. The clothing options are pretty limited right now. But like I tried to dress you guys kind of how you dress, but like Dustin does not like his outfit. And I'm like, too fucking bad. You look like the real guy though. Like that's the whole point. Brad is still towering over everyone until Maddie gets in the mix because you and Maddie are about the same height, I believe.
Yeah. So, I think I'm like half an inch taller than Maddie, maybe in real life.
I'm gonna make him like
very
a foot
close.
shorter than you.
I assume you will, yeah.
It is funny just because it looks like Brad with like the Peanuts gang when you see like all the Miis together.
Is Colin really small too?
Well, I made him shorter than you, So it's like there is like
just taller than Colin, by the way, in real life.
Brad's like 6'5",
yeah.
minimum. But so like the more Miis you add to your island, you get more like stores. So it's like you get the home reno store. You get the ability to add things to the island like park benches and beach chairs and more. You get more foods. I get to feed you guys. And sometimes you guys hate the food, which is funny. Like I think Cog did not like the enchiladas or something.
What?
Right. Yeah, but so you get to feed them and you kind of learn their likes and dislikes. It's really charming. It's really funny. Like I'm consistently just laughing at the situations that are playing out, especially Brad being very mean to people on the island and causing problems.
Sounds real.
But so I am going to keep adding the characters in, and I'm going to add the whole LSM gang, and then add in, of course, ancillary people. Like we got to get Holly in there, Dustin's wife. Like we're going to add in some extras, and then I'll kind of see like, I don't know, where we go from here.
Are you going to add like, you add Voldemort in there or something?
Well, exactly, right? I've seen some really funny ones of it's like one guy had Cloud and Sephiroth. Another
I've
guy
seen
had this
so
really
many of those.
Funny,
yeah.
Someone else had Leon Kennedy, and like he was like perfect. It was really good.
Yeah.
I've tried to get you guys to look somewhat recognizable. I have that thing though. The moment I go to add a character, I forget exactly what you guys look like. So it's like I'm Googling pictures of Chris, a person I have worked with for years at this point. I know what he looks like, but the moment I went into Me Creator, I'm like, what's Chris' hair look like?
Yeah, but you need those small details,
Yeah, but I was just like totally, it's like, I've never seen this man in my life.
Yeah, that's really
And then,
funny.
Well, and then the birthdays, you can put their birthdays in it. So I was like, Holly, I don't remember like what day is Dustin's birthday. I wanted to be lore accurate. It's like I had the month, but not the day. And then because we're all online so much, though, I've been able to get most of this just on the internet. Like Chris's birthday was on there. Cog's birthday, I found through a Twitter post. I've been able to just stealthily get all the details right.
Yeah.
It's really fun. I saw someone asking, like what is it? What do you do? And you really do just like you observe them, you give them things, you spark conversations between them, and then random stuff happens. Colin and Dustin were walking on the beach and they started getting followed by a little ceramic figure, Sometimes the Miis need help. Like when Brad fell down and he needed help, and it's like you can either help him as like the god figure, or you can bring a Mii to come help him. I did that. They became friends. Bing, bang, boom. Those scenarios will happen like somewhat frequently to have opportunities for the Miis to mix and mingle. But I highly recommend getting the demo and just checking it out.
Yeah.
And put in some either real people or fake and observe them, because the demo sold me on it, and you'll either love it or hate it. But also, the demo's limited, I think, to 3 characters. So when you put it back in scale, though, of like how many you actually can have on this island, it's like this can get pretty interesting. I'm already, when I sign in, part of why I haven't added more of the gang yet is I'm trying to get everybody settled, like get them new outfits, get their house renovated, just get everybody kind of like a baseline. And then they just keep needing things. They'll be like, I want to be better friends with Brad. And I'm like, all right. And I try to set that up. Oh, I don't like my shoes. You wanted a hat. And I was fucking pissed just because I spent a lot of time on your hair. I spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I want a hat. And I'm like, fucking,
That's
I don't want to give you a hat. I gave you the hat, fine. But
I don't really like wearing hats that much.
And I'm someone who would love to wear a hat, but I feel like when I wear hats in real life, people can tell I'm not a hat person. I feel like they just know. And they're like, she doesn't usually wear a hat.
Yeah.
I always want to wear a hat, but I feel like people can fucking tell that like she's not meant for that, But so it's really fun. Check out the demo if you're unsure, but I'm having a blast with it. And yeah, the request system too is not overwhelming. I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm like swamped with stuff to do, but what'll happen is a little like squiggly thing will pop up over their head like they need something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go check on them and they'll either be like, oh, like I'm upset with Brad. They're usually upset with Brad. Let me just put that out there.
Yeah.
But they'll either be like, I'm upset or I need something. And then you give them gifts and you'll see them walking around with the stuff. It's very charming. It's very weird. It's hilarious though too. So I really hope more people check it out. The whole thing too, where it's like you can't directly share screenshots it's annoying, but you're getting an uncensored game. Like you can have them say whatever the fuck you want. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Are we saying crazy shit, Micah?
Not yet. I do so you can set up nicknames. And so like when they become friends, so like you call Chris Chan, I call you Braddington.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dustin calls you like Bradola or something. Like I have like,
that's funny.
So you guys are also people call him like Call or like C-Man, but
C-Man. Dude, you got to get the Dagster in there. That's
exactly.
What you need to get.
No, exactly. I got Dustin. You call him Dust, which really was a Dagon thing, but it asks you for nicknames, and I've just been putting them in.
I usually call him Dusty if it's a nickname.
Let's think. Colin already calls him that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but
only one per person.
I'm trying to get you and Dustin to be better friends, but it's not really gelling.
Damn.
It's not really gelling the way I expected, So it's addicting as well because I just keep thinking about I wonder what they're doing because they just continue bopping around when you're not watching.
That's cool.
And you also get incentives for checking in every day. They give you money. I have a ton of money right now. It seems like I have way too much money. So I don't know if there's going to be something later that I need to buy and I'm going to be poor again. But as of right now, I'm fucking like flush with cash.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been awesome.
Cool.
This is a game that I was really excited for and so far has really lived up to all the hype I had for it.
Damn. Okay, great. We have some write-ins about it. I have some questions for you after.
All right.
Counter-Strike esports champion Airbud wrote and said, "Good day, punchers. This is from Micah. Now that you've got your hands on the full game of Tomodachi Life, have there been any crazy things happening on your island since adding more LSM members? Thank you for your donation. And why call it a blow job when it's clearly a suck job?" wrote in as well.
That's fair.
This is our audience. Hey, Brad and Micah. I don't think Brad has talked about it, but I assume Micah is playing Tomodachi Life. What do you think, or what do you both think of the game? Has anything heinous happened to either of your islands? For me, Kanye West is married to Hillary Clinton, and Colin, the only LSM person I made, has had several strong disagreements with O.J. Simpson and seems to be pissing him off. Clearly, he has a poor sense of self-preservation. Micah, keep your man in line.
Can't do it.
Can't do it?
You can't keep Colin in line.
Yeah. All right. Anything actually insane that's happened on your island yet? The worst thing is like me telling Cog to go away, I think.
Well, yeah, you're just being rude to people.
Yeah.
You know, like my friend, you and me are not friends on the island.
Oh, damn.
I know. I keep trying to foster it, but like every time I put you like us together to interact, like Micah does not like you, and it's like
Ultima Brad, my evil persona.
It's not. I don't know. Like Brad is some. I don't know why you're so contentious. I don't know what it is. And yeah, Chris is his like me is very aloof. So when people try to talk to him, he just kind of like I don't know, blows them off, and then they get miffed, and then you have to cheer them up because they'll be upset if they had a negative conversation. So it's like you and Chris are causing fucking problems, but. I've been very respectful of you guys. I haven't had you guys being like, you want to talk? So like I did have a conversation where it was like Dustin wanted to talk to Colin. And I was like, do you want to talk about bidets?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so like I've been doing some silly stuff that you guys actually like, but I haven't had it be like, you know, like Brad asked Dustin what he thinks about gay sex. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to have you guys do anything crazy.
Not yet.
It is interesting to observe like Brad, the maybe like most lovable member of LSM. He's just being like a total wingnut on this island.
Just being an asshole.
He's pissing people off. Yeah. So we're going to get Maddie in there next and round out with the rest of the gang. But I'm very interested because I'm trying to foster the relationships like they are in real life, but it's not working.
Yeah.
It's not working at all. Like what if Maddie and Cog end up beefing? I don't know.
Ooh. I can't wait to see when you inevitably add Lockmort. Throw him in there.
Oh my god, right. I'm going to give him glasses that he's supposed to be wearing in real life that he refuses to wear.
Can you give him a cigarette?
So you unlock the ability later to draw things, and like you can draw, I believe, like clothing. I don't know how like the full extent. I know you can make food basically. Like you draw it up and then you can feed them at like it's actual food.
Okay.
And so I'm curious if I can hand them objects like that. Like, can I draw a cigarette and have them carry it around? I don't know.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out.
I've seen some of the character creators on there. It's pretty insane the amount of detail
it
you can do.
Be.
Yeah.
Mine are very basic, and I'll post some pictures in the Discord. Of course, yeah, you can't just share your screenshots. You have to like take pictures of the screen. And I just keep forgetting to do so. But I will share a picture of the gang so far because I think I've done a pretty good job. I think you guys, I mean, Cog was the easiest because he's bald.
Yeah.
So there was a lot to work with, but I've tried to get you guys, you know, somewhat lore accurate with like the expressions and everything.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You can add quirks. So like I have it that Brad greets people enthusiastically, right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes I just fuck with you guys. I gave Colin the tiny steps quirk. He doesn't walk like that in real life, but it was fun. Funny. But I gave mine the walks without moving their arms because I do that in real life. So you really do get to add, like, they're very detailed, or you get to add catchphrases, you know? So like Colin says fart every time he starts to talk to somebody. It's supposed to be like he farted, but you know, it's That's very fun. It that really cool. Like, guys, you got to get into this and check it out. Just messing around, whether it's like real people or not. It's just very fun.
Yeah, I did. I've seen some people to make some wild characters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I also, I don't have the time to get too crazy with it. I try to just give like, so I was like, Dustin's hair has changed so many times over the years. I'm like, I'm just gotta commit to what I think is canon Dustin, right? And just go with that. And so I'm not getting too nuts with the character creations, but you were the most difficult because I wanted to do that kind of mullety hairstyle I used to have.
Yeah. Well, I'm growing my hair out again. Growing it out again. No mullet though, probably this time. Kristen didn't like the mullet, so.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a fun look. It seemed like it'd be difficult to style consistently, though. I say that as someone who is just like, I want short easy
hair.
Breezy.
Compared to short hair. When I have like shorter hair, it's nothing. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, the longer it gets, the more you kind of have to mess with it usually.
Yeah.
A little bit. All right. Let's move on. Oh, or anything else, Micah, just that.
No, this is consumed my life.
Okay, that's totally fine. That's great.
Langrisser, never heard of her.
Never heard of it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Too busy with her little me guys running around. All right, we'll talk about more in the coming weeks, I'm sure, because Micah's island will evolve Maybe we'll hear about Maddie's adventures, pooping his pants or something.
No, trying to get out of going to a baseball game.
Yeah.
No, dude, we will. We'll have updates on what's happening on Tomodachi Island, on Weber Island. It'll be like a reality
Weber
show.
Island. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
No,
you
I'm
need
the
to get
master.
a capture card, Micah, and like play at dock, so you can just take screenshots really like natively.
Oh, yeah, I have one. Yeah.
Play like that, so you can just easy screenshots.
All right.
Okay.
I'll try and get that. I'll try and get that going.
Try and get that going. All right, next quick little thing, Pragmata, which I talked about a little bit just a minute ago, is doing very well, apparently, right off the bat. It has sold over 1 million units in 2 days by the time I'm reading this. That's pretty good for a brand new IP from Capcom. Just wanted to highlight that there. Not much else to say, but very good to see. Very happy to see it because I do like the game a lot. And Capcom continues the streak. Well done, Capcom. Switch 2 supporter. Big Switch 2 supporter, especially day one as well.
Yeah.
I wonder, Onimusha is apparently still coming out this year, so I wonder if there'll be a Switch 2 version of that as well, which would be very interesting. But yeah, shout out Capcom. You're doing great as always. Now, Micah, just for the last little story right here, this came out today, and I just want to get your thoughts. There's changes coming to Game Pass. You are an Xbox fan. We talk about this occasionally. You are you're a hurt Xbox fan, I should say.
Yeah.
They're losing you.
We're separated. We're estranged.
Yeah. But they posted this on their website. I'm reading this off news.xbox.com. Starting today, Game Pass Ultimate drops from $29.99 to $22.99 a month. PC Game Pass will also drop from $16.49 to $13.99 a month. Prices may vary on the region. Beginning this year, future Call of Duty titles won't join Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass at launch. New Call of Duty games will be added to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass during the following holiday season, about a year, while existing Call of Duty titles already in the library will continue to be available. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will continue to have access to hundreds of games on Xbox consoles and PCs, including Call of Duty titles, in-game benefits, online console multiplayer, unlimited cloud Xbox gaming, and majority day one releases. So basically, they are making Game Pass cheaper all around, but they are taking out Call of Duty as a day one title, and you'll be instead getting it a year later. Now, Micah, what do you think? Personally, for me, I don't really care about Call of Duty, so this sounds like a win to me. But it's interesting they are taking away a game one or day one game from Game Pass, which was their whole thing for first party titles. Call of Duty, no, you got to pay up big time because they're definitely losing a lot of money because of that.
Oh, yeah, that must be hugely expensive. I'll note that, so Asha, Phil Spencer's replacement person, so when she tweeted about this, she put a little more personalized spin on it. She said Game Pass Ultimate has become too expensive for many players, for too many players. Then she announces the price drop, announces that Call of Duty will no longer be day one, but she finishes it by saying, we'll keep learning and evolving Game Pass to better match what matters to players. So they are definitely framing this as positively as possible that, hey, we're going to make this cheaper. We think it's gotten too expensive for you guys. And, we're going to take out Call of Duty as part of making it cheaper. Do you please understand?
Please understand, right.
So I've seen a fairly positive response to her tweet. So it's one of those things that, it's a blow to lose Call of Duty because you're like, the acquisition and all this stuff, it was like, well, this just seemed like the smart thing to do. But Game Pass is not sustaining itself with enough subscribers. So it's like, it's either going to cost more or lose this. Honestly, though, as someone who used to play a lot of Call of Duty, I would always buy the new one, play it, but I'd still dip into the old ones because they were very much alive.
Yeah.
And they'll still be alive and kicking for a while because people just like what they like. And when each one, has a really strong identity, like a lot of people hated Call of Duty Ghosts, for example. I liked it.
I remember that, yeah.
But And so, but it's like the online for that one was very distinct. A really great campaign. I'm still mad they didn't finish it, but when the games are very distinct like that, and people find like their true favorites, they stick with it for a long time. So, not getting it day one sucks because it's what you expected and were used to. But on the flip side, you might just still be playing the same Call of Duty from last year anyways, because these games have such a high amount of players, such a huge player base. You can get a ton of enjoyment out of them for years without buying a new one.
Yeah. I'm really curious because Call of Duty, I mean, it still sold more than like most video games, but it got beat by Battlefield last year. The numbers were down overall sales wise. So I'm really curious to see how Call of Duty will perform this year now, if it's day one or no longer day one.
I mean, they have lost me partly because it's just no longer how I prioritize gaming. When you're into multiplayer shooters, you know, Brad, like you got to put considerable time in it if you want to be good.
Yeah.
And so how should I say this? I've loved Call of Duty. When I think about what do I like about like kind of the more arcadey nature of it, it'd be really fun when they'd have like shipment 24/7, like hectic, tiny map, just chaos. I loved when they would do stuff like that, right? But I don't want weird Fortnite-esque operators and stuff like that in the game. Like I want us all to look like army men, okay? And I want the chaos to come from it's a tiny map and there's grenades going off every second, you know, but I don't want it to be Fortnite-y and cartoony and weird. And that's kind of some of the stuff like they're losing me on with that of like, I just don't want to play that version of Call of Duty. And I'm also just not at this point really interested in dedicating the time to it to be good at it. Now it's not the same as being good at like Gears or something, you know, but you got to learn all the maps. You got to know the best line of sights. You got to know the best weapon combinations. And that's another thing that just always kind of changes. Like everyone has preferences on whether you liked when you're creating loadouts, like do you like it when it's points based and you can arrange things because like certain things have higher value, or do you prefer it's just like it's slotted in, you can choose one thing per slot. When those things are just like, oh, you just gotta wait each year and see what system they go with, you're going to end up losing some players who are just like, I hate when they do it like that. I'm skipping this one. Like I skipped the outer space one because I fucking hate outer space. I was like, I don't want to play Call of Duty in space. I don't like that. I don't want it. So I don't know. They'd have to really wow me to get me back into Call of Duty in the first place.
Same.
I'm also not a Game Pass subscriber anyways. So
same.
There's my opinion on that because it's like, I don't even subscribe to Game Pass because I think it's killing games.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point.
How much was it? Is it $23 now for Ultimate a month for console?
Yeah, it's going down from 30 to 23.
I mean, 30 was a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
It is. So, I mean, because of course the value is there because games are expensive. So when I used to pay for GameFly, that's what it's called. When I used to pay for GameFly, it was like, it's up to you to use it enough to make it worth it, right? It's up to you to get the game, beat it, send it back, and continue getting all your games so like you get the most games per month. It's similar with this of like, is $30 a month expensive? Yeah. It's up to you to get the value out of that. It's up to you to put, say, yes, this is worth it because I play X amount of hours and I played X amount of games. If you're only though playing like one game, you probably should just buy it versus this recurring subscription.
Yeah, $30 a month adds up really quick if you stay subscribed.
Well, and just in this era of subscriptions, if you've got Netflix and Hulu and all these other things on top of it, your money is just for entertainment. How much you're spending on entertainment each month, especially too. Are you a multi-console gamer? Are you also buying PlayStation exclusives? Are you also on Steam? They definitely need to make it a value if they want people to just keep it as a no-brainer. At $30, it was no longer a no-brainer for people to keep it. It's like when Netflix was $8 and people are like, I might not even watch it this month, but it was $8. Who cares? And as the prices creep, you say, well, now I'm thinking about it. And I'm saying I am throwing away money. And that's when we canceled Netflix. And now we get Netflix for like a month watch what we want to watch, cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want it to be a no-brainer, it does need to be cheaper so that people aren't. Well, it sounds anti-consumer, but from their point of view, so people aren't thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
But $30, that's my phone bill. My phone bill's $35.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know that's really cheap. A lot of people pay a lot more for their phone bill, but in context of my life, it's like, yeah, that's my fucking phone every month. So it's not nothing.
Yeah. I think $23, obviously way better price, and I'm happy they're doing that. That might be a little too much for no brainer for most people, I would say. Just probably. I think PC probably is $14. That's pretty damn cheap, dude. That's what I would do personally, because I just play most of my Xbox games on PC. I still think it's really funny that Xbox is so much more than PC Game Pass, and it makes me laugh every time. Being treated like a second-class citizen, pretty much. For me, they're a hardware company, or they make hardware, and they don't like. They're encouraging me not to play on their hardware, pretty much, is what it's.
Well, that's the thing.
To.
So you pay several $100s for the box, and then pay more for Game Pass on the box, versus you built that PC to play everything on it. Yeah, all right, sure, but it's like you didn't give them any money for building that PC.
Yeah. But I think overall it's probably the right decision, I would guess. I don't know what Game Pass numbers were like. They lost a lot of money from Call of Duty being in there, so very interesting indeed. We'll see. Because I think, I don't think Blizzard things come to Game Pass day one and stuff like that. Like the expansions, I don't think are a part of that. I know for WoW it certainly isn't, which is crazy to me. But you'd think it would be, but I guess not. But we shall see. Asha's reign is just starting, so.
Well, we kind of questioned how do you walk some of these things back, because I truly think that major corrections need to be made. But you've already set these expectations, how do you walk it back? Well, they're already doing it. So now it is the wait and see how they will continue. Will this fix everything? Will they thrive? Who knows? But these are bold moves. And I respect that they're trying it. Because it really is. It is not easy to hit send tweet and be like, we're taking Call of Duty off of the thing, send tweet. I would be hands shaking, composing that message and figuring out the right way to word this, So I applaud them for making changes. We just have to now see if they can still fully right the ship.
Yeah, we shall see. All right, Micah, let's end the show with some write-ins from the audience. If you want to write to the show, I post a thread every Sunday on our Patreon calling for your submissions, so keep an eye out there. Let me put that here. All right. Parker Luckenbach wrote and said, hello, Poke Maniacs. You talked about your fandom for Mr. Mime, but how do you feel about the full Mr. Mime evolution tree? Mime Jr., Mr. Mime regulation, Mr. Mime Galarian introduced Sword and Shield, and Mr. Rhyme, also from Sword and Shield. Quick search, Mr. Mime evolution chart. Okay, I'm going to look. And they said, thanks, 420. Okay.
I fucking hate it. I've never seen these until now, and I hate it.
All right, I'm going to look these up real quick.
I waited until the show to see them.
Evolution chart. Okay, so we have Mr. Mime, then we have Mime Jr.,
who's okay,
Yeah, hold up. Okay, then we have after Mimic learned in Glarar, then we have Mr. Mime. This one is an Ice Psychic. Okay. Then Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme looks fucking weird, dude. He's a little cane, though. I like that.
They all do. I don't like any of this, Brad. This is terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a Mr. Mime fan at all.
Mr. Mime should not evolve. If anything, the more that you use Mr. Mime, you should just die.
Yeah, he should go
Mr.
extinct.
Mime should just pass away after 20 battles, and the message pops up that's like, we can't believe you played with this fucking weirdo. This is your punishment.
Yeah, I only liked his cane, that's all. But I'm trying to look at the ice type more when I try to open it up. Yeah, nah. I'm good on that. I would never use it unless he was busted. But yeah, Mr. Rhyme, his chest is a face too or something. It's like, I don't want any part of that.
I don't like this one bit.
I don't like this.
I find them all off-putting.
Yeah. Well, let's move on from Mr. Mime. Let's leave it in the past.
You know what, writer? That was your last write-in. You're banned forever.
Dude. Sorry, Parker.
No, Parker. We appreciate your write-ins. Thank you.
Raisin wrote and said, with WrestleMania Saturday yesterday and WrestleMania Sunday tonight, I was wondering what the puncher's history with N64 era wrestling games are. Whether it's WWF No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, WCW/NWO Revenge, or ECW Hardcore Revolution, what, if any, classic wrestling games did the punchers play growing up? If CM Punk doesn't walk out to his old Ring of Honor theme, AFI, I never know how to say this because it's like Latin, Mysteria, Cantera, the beginning, I'll fucking kill myself. That's the intro song for Sing the Sorrow. Fucking kill myself kind of day. Okay. I don't know. Have you played any wrestling games on N64, Micah? I'm just going to assume you haven't.
Not in that era.
Okay.
I would play them with, my boyfriend at the time on like Xbox 360.
Okay.
And we had a great time with like the character creator. I made a guy that looked like Bill Cosby. And the best part of those games, the best part of those games was you could make your own wrestling moves.
Yeah.
And so I made this move called the waltz, and what it was, because you could like really slow it down, so he would like sweep them off the ring and like up to like the top rope and then kind of like guide them back down. Like I tried my best to make it look like a dance, and then he would just fucking slam them.
Yeah, that's funny.
And it was like he looked like Bill Cosby. We did our best to like make him like a fucking sweater, looking outfit. Those games, like the 360 era, really fun.
Really fun.
I was not good enough to play online though. Like the people online are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And that was the era where you'd get really mean messages if you beat someone and or lost. People would send you horrible messages on Xbox Live. What a world. We used to live in.
What a world. For me, I played some of these wrestling games on N64. WCW versus NWO Revenge, played a lot of that. I actually have that. That's one of those games that I never bought, but I somehow own it. Someone brought it over. I don't know. One of those things. So I own that game. WrestleMania 2000, I remember playing as well. WWF No Mercy, I think it was the one we played the most, though. That's like the legendary one. I need to look at it just to make sure. I need to see the cartridge real quick to make sure this is the right game. So I want to make sure I got my history correct. Yeah, that looks like it. We played that one quite a bit. So I did play this era of wrestling games a little bit. The PS2 era, we also played a lot of them. Like SmackDown was a ton of fucking fun. But other than that, I haven't really played wrestling games there. But the old ones, shout out, dude. Good shit. All right, JP wrote and said, hey, Earth enjoyers. We do enjoy Earth, I guess.
We don't have much choice, so may as well enjoy it.
You gotta be cynical about it. You can't just be like, yeah, I enjoy Earth.
Well, no, I do, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not like I have a choice of planets.
I know, but you're just like, well,
so like, yeah.
I enjoy it. I have a choice.
The fucking pollen, Brad, the pollen. You enjoying that?
Take your pills.
I'm taking them, but like you don't enjoy the pollen.
No.
I'm not enjoying that. I don't enjoy
everything on Earth. That's true.
The bugs. I was watching an Instagram compilation of people being attacked by bugs, and it was hysterical.
Damn. Yeah, any fish, I don't enjoy any of that shit.
You don't like fish?
Eels, don't like them. No, I fucking hate
those
fish.
are weird fish. But
I
like,
hate fish in general.
If I said, Brad, check out this cool aquarium in my dining room,
I would look at them.
Would you want to see
I would look at them. Yeah, of course. But like, I don't want to be in the water with them. I don't want to touch them.
No, fuck the water, dog. No, I don't like the water. I don't swim. No, I'm not into that. It pisses
me off because I do like water, but I hate everything in the water.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yes. No, that's my experience going everywhere. It's like, I love going to Chipotle, but I hate everything in it. Give me my burrito and fuck off. Let me just come in and make it, actually. If they had an experience where you walk in and like you just like you wash your hands, you make your burrito, you pay for it and leave, and there's zero interaction with anybody, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Don't worry, they'll be replaced by robots soon.
I'll take it.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
Give me the robot Chipotle. Maybe they'll give me a consistent amount of rice.
Yeah. I said double protein. Give me double chicken.
Just like, Dude, sometimes you get like a grain of white rice and a lot of chicken, and sometimes you get all rice, one chicken. I mean, the inconsistency.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Chipotle, get it together.
It's brutal. It's brutal. All right. JP said, "Hey, Earth enjoyers, happy Earth Day. As a fellow Earth resident, what are your favorite places you have visited based solely on their natural beauty? And are there any places on your bucket list to visit someday? For me personally, the top places I've been are Zion National Park in Hawaii, and some of my top, and Hawaii, and some of my top bucket list places are the Galapagos Islands, New Zealand, and the fjords in Norway. Thanks as always. Remember on this Earth Day to touch some grass." All right, Micah, you are a famous enjoyer of traveling.
Yes.
What are some of your favorite places you've been from a geography standpoint, I guess?
Well, from natural beauty, I grew up in a very beautiful place.
Massachusetts.
I grew up in Greenfield, Mass, which is not necessarily very beautiful, but it's surrounded by farming country and just really pretty hiking trails. Shelburne Falls, Mass, famous for its myriad of little waterfalls and pretty streams. And of course, the foliage, the leaves changing every fall was so striking and gorgeous. Contrasted by winter, which is my favorite, and I just love the look of the snowy landscapes and all. So I grew up in a place where I really loved being outdoors and seeing nature. When we flew to California for the San Diego live show, it was cool to see all the fucking mountains from the plane. And the first thing I said to Colin was, I bet I could throw a football right over the mountains like Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
And that was like my reaction to the natural beauty of them. But places I want to go, I mean, you know me, it's nowhere. In theory, I'd like to see Hawaii. In theory.
Oh, yeah.
But I hate flying, and I certainly can't swim there. So, you know, I got Google a picture of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fine. It's fine. It's funny. It's fine.
It's fine.
You know, I'd like to. I mean, my idea of perfect travel is like food tour. I want to go back to Texas and try more food. I don't really care what the fuck the place looks like. I just want to go back and sample a bunch of food. You know, I wouldn't mind going like to Tennessee. But again, it's not for the scenery. It's for the food.
For the food. Yeah. Good food.
Give me some of that Memphis barbecue.
Yeah, it is good. There's someone who's been there. It is good.
I'm all about that, dog. So like what the place looks like, who cares? It could be derelict and run down, but if they got good food, I'm all about it.
Yeah. Well, basically, listeners, Micah likes anything, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, that looks like a barn, pretty much, when you go into it.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
That's Micah's style.
Where I grew up used to be big tobacco country. Like my dad, one of his first jobs when he was a kid was picking tobacco in the summer times as a child. Like that was just a common child work, right? And so there are tons of old tobacco barns across Western Mass. Of course, the tobacco industry has shrunk and really is no longer active there. But all these old barns remain, and they are beautiful in their own way. Yeah, I love seeing a fucking crusty old barn against a dreary landscape.
Yeah,
maybe that's just because I'm homesick.
I looked at your hometown and I was like, this is some Sleepy Hollow ass shit. Well,
that's not a good. Greenfield, Mass is not really the gem of Western Mass, but like for a very pretty place like Shelburne Falls is beautiful, and they have the Bridge of Flowers every year, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a bridge covered in flowers. Those are the prettier areas. Where I grew up wasn't pretty. There's also plenty of natural green spaces in Greenfield. My dad and I would go fishing a lot and go on like little nature walks.
I mean, it looks fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with
but it's nothing special.
Okay.
But it's more about like the seasonal changes, the foliage and all that.
Yeah. It looks like every town USA. I meant like when I would just think of like in a general American town kind of thing.
Yeah. The funny thing is though, like when I do see randomly like a clip online from there, like I recognize it immediately of like that's Western Mass. Yeah. You know, but it does look nondescript otherwise. But there's something about it, whether it's just the seasons or the. For example, there's little things like there's still a lot of painted houses, as opposed to siding being the new thing. Yeah. A lot of the houses back home are still traditionally painted. and you can just kind of recognize right away, like, yeah, that's home. You can tell it's not all these new construction houses with siding and everything. It's like this house is peeling. It needs a repaint.
Yeah. Well, shout out Massachusetts, beautiful state. I've been there. Very nice.
It's a lovely little place, depending on the time of year.
Yeah, depending on the time of year. Terms for me, I live in Southern California, so Southern California is interesting because there's so many different biomes, I should say, that are close proximity. I can go an hour and a half east and I'll be in like the fucking desert.
Yeah.
And I could go I can go like an hour and I'm in like the snowy mountains. I can go on 30, 40 more minutes, probably 30 minutes, and I'll be in the fucking desert, complete like barren desert. And I could go from me like 20 minutes west, I'll be at the beach. You can go up north in the state and you'll be in like the national parks and all that kind of shit. We have a lot of really interesting geography here. Where I live, it's like technically like Mediterranean, I would say, something like that, the style. And I think it's beautiful. I have been to Maui in Hawaii, the Hawaiian island, and it was, of course, very nice looking, all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think. I thought Massachusetts was very nice looking as well. When I was there, I remember it. And Tennessee, very green when I was there. I was like really surprised how green it was. I was like, whoa. It's like trees everywhere, green grass everywhere. Very nice. Places in terms I want to visit. Oh, I'm sorry. I've also been to Washington, and I like Washington a lot. Like Seattle area. Like I like that vibe as well. Really nice.
Yeah, the one day I was in Seattle, it was pouring rain the entire time, and I was like, this place is hell.
Yeah. I like the rain a lot, but
hate it.
I think if I live somewhere where it constantly rains, I'd probably end up hating it though. I mean, I live here and it like doesn't rain very often, so I like it.
Just the logistics of it, dude. Like you always gotta plan an outfit that can be wet.
Yeah, it's a
the
hassle.
Shoes? You're never wearing sandals again.
No. I mean, I don't wear sandals unless I'm at
You don't
at
wear
the
sandals,
beach.
huh?
The
I'm giving you
beach or the
sandals in the
pool.
game. I'm making a note. I'm giving you sandals in Tomodachi Life just so
right
you'll
here,
hate
dude. I got sandals. It's fine.
It's some funky fucking sandals,
These are
Brad.
rainbow sandals. These are like the most classic sandals possible.
Fucking toe print looking ass sandals.
Yeah, I do have a toe print on here, yeah.
Birkenstock looking ass.
That's what happens, yeah. Yeah, these are like the quintessential like surfer sandals here.
No, these are acceptable sandals for a white man to own. They're perfectly cromulent
Yeah,
sandals.
it's like, and I'm not walking around wearing sandals constantly.
Well, you could.
I could,
Colin
but I don't
wears
really
sandals
like
here
to.
all the time.
I don't like to, but I mean, this is the environment to do it. You know, beachy kind of thing. So it's pretty normal around here. I've heard people like, I don't wear fucking sandals. Sandals aren't for dudes. It's like, I get it.
It's like, look, bro, my feet are hot. All right, just let them air
It's like
out.
I'm fucking walking on the sand, dog. I'm not getting sand all in my shoes.
You don't want to be a shoebie.
Yeah. Yeah, like wearing a shoe at some place, you look like a fucking dork, dude. It's like, come on, man.
Oh, wear socks and sneakers at the beach. It's like there's a time and place.
Yeah, it's time and place for everything. Well, most things, not everything.
Not everything.
Not everything.
Not the Pragmata weirdos.
No,
there's no time and no
them.
place for them.
Definitely not them. Definitely not. In terms of places I want to go to, obviously Japan is one I'd like to see someday. The UK I would love to go to as well. All those green hills, live in Downton Abbey, live that life. Go to
They cut down that famous tree though. There's like that tree that was in that fucking valley or whatever, and some asshole bought the land and like chopped it down.
Damn.
It's like 500-year-old tree.
Fucking bullshit, dude. I'd also like to go to like the Caribbean or something like that.
Yeah,
I want like the
I'd like to see
giga
some
white
pretty
beaches, clear waters. Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. I'm used to swimming in like a lake. That's not so like that's a lot of what you get back home. And so it's like, oh, that'd be nice to see a pretty beach versus just like here's the finest beach Rhode Island has to offer.
Yeah. Johnny Lamont wrote in and said, should I give up on ever seeing a new Banjo-Kazooie game or should I keep living in this hopelessness? I'd give up if I were you. As a banjo enjoyer as well, I gave up a long time ago on the Bear and Bird ever making a grand return. It could still happen. I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but I choose to live like it's never going to happen. So I never think about it. It is what it is. The Bear and Bird are dead. And sadly, that's the reality for now.
You're living in that space of you'd be thrilled if it came back, but you're no longer expecting it.
Correct. Yes, that's exactly where I'm at right now. Man, I missed that Baron Bird. They were fun.
It's like the Yumbo burger. Everyone would be very happy if it came back, but we're not expecting it anymore.
No more Jinjos. They're not coming back. No more Jiggies. I've said this before, but I feel like every time I talk about those things from Banjo-Kazooie, it sounds like a racist slur, and I'm like nervous about it.
It does almost sound like you're
Jinjo. Yeah, it's like
you're calling
the hard J right there, dude. I don't know about that.
Hard J.
The fucking J word. Jiggies. I don't know. That sounds pretty sketch too.
It does. It sounds a little sketch. You know what I picture though when you talk about those is those Good and Plenties. Remember Good and Plenties?
I do.
They're disgusting, but that's beside. They always looked so pretty.
Here, I'll show you a Jinjo.
I don't think you should be Googling that.
Too late. Too late. Oh, come on, man. Whatever. It's going to take you to Wiki, but you can see it. You can see what a Jinjo is. You collect them, they go, oh, Jinjo! And they like fly away.
All right, so he's kind of cute.
You know?
Why'd they name it that?
Because that's British, I don't know.
Stupid. See, this is what British people do. Notice, though, that he doesn't have a mouth, so you can't see his rotten fucking teeth.
Yeah. It's so funny. That guy, the community will know him as John Pork, but he was on the Sacred Stream with Chris and Dustin playing it, and he's British, and I play with him and Dustin.
He's been British this whole time?
He's Brit. I believe he's a Brit, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's secretly Ben Starr as well.
I mean...
He sounds exactly like Ben Starr.
He
it's
claims
crazy.
that he's not, and I feel like that makes it even stronger case that he is.
I've met Ben Starr in life multiple times, and I've talked to him extensively. They sound very similar. Very sus. Very sus. That's all I'm going to say.
He knows that you, of all people, could confirm it, too.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jeff wrote in. Wait. Did they answer? Hold on, I'm getting all over the place. Okay, Banjo-Kazooie, it's dead. I'm sorry.
It's dead. Move on.
Mark Melton wrote in and said, "What's up, Pragmata Brad and Barbecue Micah? I have a hobby of barbecuing on a gas grill for years, and after listening to Micah every week, I convinced my family to get me an Acorn Auto Kamado grill for Father's Day coming up in a couple months. I'm so excited to grill over charcoal. Are there any recommendations you have to get me started? Like best non-toxic charcoal to try our first meal to try on the grill. Thanks and keep on punching." All right. I feel like we get this every week and I'm never sick of taking this question.
Yeah. So what I'm going to suggest first and foremost is just seeing what's available to you locally. So I buy my charcoal usually at Walmart or Home Depot. That's what we have here. So just check and see what you have available. Start with briquettes. They're just easier to light and more consistent. You might venture out and try lump. Actually, Kamado style grills, lump is often recommended because of the low ash production. People still do use briquettes, though. You want to look for a hardwood briquette with the only other ingredient being vegetable starch. And so because you want low ash production in a Kamado style grill. You also want a shop vac. It just makes it easier to clean, but that's besides the point. So I personally buy either Cowboy brand or Jealous Devil. I liked the old orange bag B&B. I haven't tried the new stuff. I've heard decent things about it, though. But you just want to look for hardwood briquettes. They should advertise that the only thing in it is hardwood and vegetable starch. The Fogo coconut shell briquettes are really great. Low ash production, very high heat. First things to make on it just kind of depends on what you're interested in. If you want to do something low and slow, like pork butt is really simple to do. I actually haven't made a full pork butt yet just because it's so much food.
Yeah.
But it's something that's famously very simple and just something easy to do. But I do ribs a lot. I do a lot of ribs, and those are they can be quick or low and slow. But really, just kind of whatever you're into, go on YouTube and look for ideas, especially go on YouTube and look for your specific grill. your grill brand will often have their own YouTube channels, and they'll talk about lighting it and getting started. Like the Weber YouTube channel isn't super popular, but there's a ton of great information on there for getting started with a Weber grill. And I've seen YouTubers specific to Acorn brand grills as well. So definitely go there too and find YouTubers who use your exact grill, and that'll really get you going.
There you go. I'm going to give you a recommendation. We're going to keep it real basic and real simple, but a tried and true classic. Father's Day, you make burgers and dogs.
Hell yeah.
Grill. Crowd pleaser. Everyone loves that shit. Keep it simple for the first one. Test it out. You know, you're just breaking it in. But actually just make whatever sounds good to your family.
Oh, and just avoid lighter fluid, just because lighter fluid can give a weird taste if you don't let the coals burn long enough. So the caveat is, if you're going to use lighter fluid, which I just don't recommend, you need to let the coals burn long enough to get rid of that smell and get rid of that taste. Otherwise, I just use, a charcoal chimney, and you can use anything to get it started, whether it's balled up junk mail, newspaper, or whatever, or they sell charcoal starters that you can buy. But lighter fluid, just, you want to avoid it. I think what style grill is this? Is this a metal Kamado? Either way, it's just generally best avoided. So I'd say rule out lighter fluid. Just don't get in the habit of using it.
Okay. All right. Jeff wrote in and said, "Hey, Brad and Micah, do either of you have any experience with Advanced Wars Reboot Camp? I've been playing Pokemon Leaf Green. It's given me the itch for more GBA titles on Switch." And this is the remake of Advanced Wars 1 and 2, Micah, that came out on Switch a couple years ago.
Oh, yes.
I did not play this, but did you play it?
I own it.
Okay.
But I have not yet played it.
Okay.
Because I picked it up on a sale, and because Colin had recommended it to me, but I have not yet given it a try. I think Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps does a voice in this. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's in it as a character. But I do own it. It caught my eye enough that I was like, I'll pick this up when it's on sale, but I have not yet given it a go. I haven't played the originals either.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of the first game, and it was cool back in the day, but I haven't played this new one or anything like that. So I'm not really sure what the reception to that game was. It got delayed for a long time, but then when it came out, I don't remember. I don't know. Can't really help you there. Sorry. But I'm sure someone in the audience could point you in the right direction. All right, let's see here. Darren Mifsud wrote in and said, "Greetings and salutations, Plant Stand Media. As a physical Switch collector holding on for dear life, I have dabbled with keycards a little. They are not a terrible idea as a digital/physical compromise. My question for the esteemed panel is this: what happens if I have a game keycard cartridge of a game that gets delisted, removed, and erased from the eShop? Can the game keycard trigger a download for a game that has been delisted? That is my biggest concern. Thank you for your awesome content." I believe so. That is the case. I believe when eShop got shut down, I think you can re-download games. I'm going to double check this, but I think you can.
I'll say anecdotally, so when I was gifted from James Solar that copy of Xenoblade X for Wii U, a bunch of people had said, well, the eShop is shut down, so the updates won't work. And that was false. The updates worked. I was able to, because the game needed several patches because the text was too small and there were it was actually blurry on the screen. And people were like, you're not going to be able to get those updates because the eShop's gone. It did update the game and fixed it all. Okay. So it at least allowed that, even with the eShop being gonzo.
Yeah, apparently you could still download stuff off the 3DS eShop if you've owned it previously. You just can't buy anything else on there. They can't get anything new. But if you have something...
If you're paranoid, just get a really big SD card.
Get a big SD card, yeah. That'd
and
be
keep everything.
Yeah, that'd be my thing. But yeah, right now you can. So you might be safe for now. All right, Darren... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't read your last part. Any chance of getting Ben Moore as a guest on one of your shows, Brad? Ben Moore was an old coworker of mine, Micah, that I worked with at Game Trailers and Easy Allies. Ben, last time I talked to him, which was a while ago, I don't think he had any interest in doing gaming things at the time. And I haven't talked to him in a while, so I don't really know. But I'm going to say no, just to be safe. And Johnny... Oh, that was the Banjo-Kazooie question. I already took that. Banjo's dead once again. Sorry about that. Hate to bring
You
that
just
up.
wanted to stomp on his dreams one more time.
I don't want to stomp on your dreams because I know what it's like, man. It hurts.
You're doing it. You're stomping on his dreams with your fucking giant ass boots.
Now I'm just thinking of the sound effects in my head. How they talk in that game.
I'll give you $10 if that's the first thing you say when you like pick up your parents.
Yeah, I can do that. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've probably said to them. All right. We're done, Micah. Yay, we did it. Another episode in the books. Congratulations to us. Listeners, thank you for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me and Micah. Talking about Jollibee, chicken, and spaghetti. I don't know, Massachusetts, all that good stuff.
Get that fucking spaghetti, dog. You got.
I'm not getting that spaghetti. It looks bad, dude. I don't want it.
The spaghetti.
I don't want it, dude.
Mama mia.
I like novelties, but I'm not doing it. It doesn't look that appealing.
You don't want the ketchup spaghetti sauce?
No, I don't fucking want that shit. No thanks. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a little zesty at the time, but right now, no. Right now, current Brad is saying no. I don't know what future Brad will do, but who knows? All right. Mike, before we go, any final words, thoughts, anything like that? Or should we just skedaddle?
I'm picturing, the scene in SpongeBob where he's like, "We did it, Patrick. We saved the city." That's what I'm picturing as the Xbox execs try to fix things.
We did it. We lowered the price of Game Pass. It's all
we saved Xbox.
And the classic SpongeBob line of the guy in the background going, "My leg." The classic.
That's exactly how I'm picturing the current Xbox community. And they're like, "We did it.
Yeah.
This will fix it."
All right, everybody. We're out of here. We'll see you next week. Take care and goodbye. Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is a product of Last Stand Media and Collins Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Bradley Ellis. My co-hosts are Gene Park and Micah Moriarty. The show is edited and produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Narvaez. Punching Up, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we're grateful for your kind contributions and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.